why JZyno should call himself the global boy. He doesn't even sound Liberian enough. Why can't we put our arms around CRC and make him to go global so that Liberia can finally have a representation? Let's just forget him. Let's leave him. Let's bring CRC and push him. We don't want it. We ain't accept it. You all go for CRC, yeah? King Dennis, you all go for those people and others who are singing in Kolokwa and make them to be more than JZyno. What's up, LIB music lovers? I'm Delisha, a lifestyle and travel vlogger. I'm also a DJ and the brand ambassador for Batawi Waterfalls, Liberia. I'm here to discuss the JZyno CRC entire saga that's trending all over and causing all of the trouble. I'm somebody who I really love solution. So here we are talking about JZyno. Why is he referring to himself as the global boy of Liberia? Why shouldn't he? The record is there. So why is it so hard that we cannot accept it? If you say JZyno doesn't represent to be the face of Liberia, to claim the title of being global boy, CRC, and I'm mentioning CRC's name not because of any shade or hate towards him, no. I'm mentioning his name because his name is in the forefront of this entire global boy thing and the representation of what Liberian music should sound like. So CRC is, on the other hand, doing real Kolokwa music. That's the representation we want, right? So my thing here is the solution to all of this thing. Instead of us channeling all the energy on why JZyno should call himself the global boy, he doesn't even sound Liberian enough. Why can't we channel that energy on CRC? CRC sings in Kolokwa, like real Kolokwa. Papa, you take my cat off from my hair, you made me to rest, oh, all of those things. Those are the things that we want, right? So why can't we put our arms around CRC and make him to go global so that Liberia can finally have a representation that we want? So I'm giving the people out there who don't want to accept JZyno as the global boy of Liberia, or his song is not Liberian enough. If you have the connection to any of these major platforms that CRC can be featured on, please give CRC the pass. You give CRC the pass. You connect CRC already so that Liberia can finally be out there on the global map. Liberia has 5 million plus people. Okay, let's say all of those 5 million people are not on social media. Let's say we have 1 million people on social media. Can we all, this 1 million, can all of us, can we come together and push CRC to the global market? Can we do that? We have CRC, we have King Dennis who doing hele, A for apple, B for birabo, C for kokodoros. That's Liberian enough. Can we push these people? Can we do that? Look, if you have a connection, right, to BBC for an international interview, connect CRC. If you have a connection for CRC's music to play on MTV, connect CRC. I don't know if it has already played there or not, but if it hasn't, connect CRC. Now, there are so many other major platforms, If you have a connection to some of these world-renowned record labels, connect CRC. Okay, let's take for example, let's assume, right? CRC, maybe he doesn't want to be with a record label. He wants to be like by himself, independent. Well, it's okay. Any other connection you have that will make him to go global, connect him. We are finding solution. Now we don't want to dwell on the JZyno thing. We already know JZyno even fit the criteria of being global boy. We already know that. So let's find a solution. We have people already who fit the criteria of what we want. In life, knowing what you want is very important. Knowing what you want, knowing who you are is very important. We already know who we are. We are Liberians. What do we want? We want CRC who speaks or sings in Kolokwa. That's what we want. So we already have the tools to deal with. The only thing that's remaining is to push him to go global. Maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe CRC is already global. I don't know. Because maybe some will say, oh, you only hear CRC song playing all over. They're singing it here, they're singing it there. But I can tell you for sure, the only song that I've heard at a carnival You see people of different nationalities, not even on the continent of Africa, but far off, singing a Liberian song. The only artist is JZyno. Why do we want to take that from him? And people will say, oh, that's not even the Liberian part in the song they were singing, that the Ghanaian boy song. At the end of the day, when they ask whose song is this, they will say it's a Liberian boy song. I mean, you had so many people singing, marching to that song, singing it. That should be something we should be very proud of. Why is it so hard for us to accept it? You're mad because JZyno is calling himself global boy. Let's look at the definition of a global artist. When an artist says they are global, it means that their work or influence extends beyond their local or national boundaries and reaches an international audience. Then the same thing happened over there with JZyno song. It reached an international audience. Those people were marching, singing that song. This can refer to their fan base, recognition, and impact across multiple countries and cultures. Tell me which part of the world JZyno's song wasn't played. Butter My Bread. Let me be saying the song name. Which part of the world Butter My Bread wasn't played? I'm in Asia, China. Normally, years before, when I go to the clubs and stuff, because I wasn't really playing African music, I was, restricted to playing a certain kind of music. So when I go to the clubs that they play African songs, I will normally, tell the DJs, oh, please play this song from my country. The moment they even see me entering, they'll be like, Delisha is in the house, Liberia is in the house. They will start to play some Liberian songs. But I remember when I came to China in August, I was in Beijing. I went to the club in Beijing. I didn't have to. Matter of fact, I'm not really, I don't know many people in Beijing. So when I went to the club in Beijing, I didn't know anybody. But the DJ played Butter My Bread without me going to ask. That's how global the song is. Let's get back to the definition. It says here, being global can also imply that the artist's work resonates with diverse audiences, transcending culture or linguistic barriers. Essentially, a global artist is someone who has achieved success and recognition on a worldwide scale. So we still having this debate. Isn't JZyno recognized worldwide? Don't people know him? We can't take that away from him. We can't. The record is there. We can't take it away. So since we don't want it because it's not Liberian enough, he's not singing in Liberia, colloquial for us, no problem. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Let's grab CRC. CRC, I'm sorry that I'm, mentioning your name, but at this point, I think you are the chosen one. So let's grab CRC, King Dennis. These people are speaking real colloquial in their songs. So let's grab these people, and other artists who are doing the colloquial thing and put our arms around them. Whatever connection we have, let's push them towards it. They have festivals, global festivals going on all around the world. Get them connected to those festivals. You have international festivals that you could connect CRC to. You have, okay, let me name some of them. You have Tomorrowland, Coachella, you even have Afrochella, you have Banaru, you have Glastonbury. All of these things, all of these festivals, they are out there. If you have the connection, connect CRC. These are the ways Liberia will be recognized. Not only to just condemn somebody who claims, but you're not finding a solution. We even have magazines, international magazines that you could connect a Liberian artist to. In fact, not Liberian artist, but CRC too. Our own brother, he has Essence magazine. Essence is about maybe fashion or whatever, but yeah, artists, we need to be in fashion. That's why we have international artists being on the cover of Vogue and stuff. So if you have these connections, connect CRC to it. We have Rolling Stone, Billboard, The Fader. If you have a connection to some of these international record labels, right? Connect CRC. you have Columbia Records, you have Def Jam, Universal Music Group. Connect CIC. Unless he tells you people that he doesn't want to be with a record label, he wants to be independent, but yet still there are so many things, so many ways, so many platforms out there that you can connect CIC to that will make Liberia to go global, that people will see that a Liberian artist is out there. So why are we just trying to persecute JZyno so much? Liberian people, their definition of best singer, I don't even want to go into it, because the only crime, I made that post the other day, the only crime JZyno has committed is to be the artist who can't even sing for his song to go global. I said the only crime JZyno committed is to be the artist who can't even sing, the Liberian artist who can't even sing, to be the one to have a hit record, to have a song that went global. Why him? The boy can sing. I've been in gathering where we're talking about B&B. People don't want to accept it. They say JZyno can sing. He can sing. So that's the first thing over there. The fact that they can't even accept that he's a singer, it's hard for them to accept that it's his song that went global. They still ain't get over it yet. I can tell you for a fact, it will be hard. Let me bring it down in Kolokwa. It will be hard for JZyno to win Artist of the Year in Liberia. Why am I saying that? Because they don't even accept this boy as a singer. So all of the work that he's putting in, especially maybe they say it's not even done in Liberia, but outside Liberia. Who can give you Artist of the Year in Liberia? Who? It will be hard. Very, very hard. They don't even accept that boy yet as a singer. It's hard. It's the bitter pill for them to swallow. Liberian people, they know how, the people they want who can sing, they know how it's supposed to sound for them or to them. Then you can sing. They already know how it's supposed to sound. They won't tell you how to talk and when to talk. If you can talk too much, they won't silence you. And that's what they're trying to do to JZyno. How many of you watching this live, big bloggers, big musicians, big artists, having boasted or bragged that I'm the first Liberian to do this? Matter of fact, first Liberian to do this is a normal phrase with us. That I was beating in Liberia, that I was putting in order. The first Liberian blog to do this. The first Liberian artist to do this. The first Liberian vlogger to do this. The first president to do this in Liberia. The first, everything is the first. A lot of you people watching this video have claimed that I'm the first Liberian to do this. So why is it hard to accept JZyno when he's saying his own? If JZyno claims he's the first Liberian, or he's the Liberian to bring audio mic connection he shared with other Liberians, if you think that's a bad thing, bring your own connection for CIC. At this point, it's just all about finding solution. We all want that artist that will go global, that all of us will be happy with, to say, oh yeah, the Liberian artist here. Bring your artist, bring your connection for CIC. Please, this is an ultimatum. If you're out there, let's put Liberia first. Let's put Liberia first. Let the music industry move from where it is to go forward. If you are out there and you have the connection, bring it for CIC. I can tell you for a fact, I don't know why at this time we are having this conversation, right? Because this is not like CIC is a new artist who just started singing. CIC been the #1 in Liberia for so many years. He was even brand ambassador for one of the biggest GSM company, billion-dollar company in Liberia. Didn't they see the need? Didn't people around him, the team at the time, see the need to push him from Liberian music circle to the global scene? It's only now because JZyno is claiming to be the global one, now everybody wants to start fighting. So it's never late. It's never late. And I know many of you people in America, in the USA, many of you people around, there are so many millionaires that we have. So many, even not millionaires, but have the connection. Y'all got the connection. Y'all got the connection. Y'all connect CIC. Let the whole thing be over. Let's have one global artist who can sing in Kolokwa, who can follow the stadium, who his streams can amount to humans. Y'all find that connection and give it to CIC. Let's move forward. Let's take the Liberian music industry forward. We need that. Please, y'all want us to get on our knees? to beg y'all please bring these connections for CRC, for King Dennis. Me, I keep calling King Dennis name because who came again and sang trouble coming? Trouble coming. That's a Liberian talk. Simple enough. So King Dennis is singing his Le Kolokwa. Let's push King Dennis. CRC is singing Kolokwa song in Kolokwa. Let's push CRC. Let's forget about JZyno. Now we shouldn't be even talking about JZyno, why he claiming that, why he not claiming this. Everybody has already concluded that CRC is the one. Let's push CRC. This is all I have to say to you people. So instead of us going here, there, back, forth, let's find a solution to this entire thing. Let us push CRC. If you have any connection that will push CRC to the global stage, well, when you say his name, different nationalities will be able to say, oh yes, I know that song, congratulations. You know, they will be able to sing that particular song and know that it connects to him. To see us trying to silence JZyno, it's very, very sad. Every other person got to beat their chest. I did first Liberian, I did this, I did that. But JZyno talking, y'all won't suppress this boy. Y'all won't silence him. Why he should be bragging? He's disrespecting people and this. And I'm not saying that JZyno is not talking much. He's talking much, but people who are doing things, they talk much. As for disrespect, sometimes the person, the messenger that's bringing the message, because we don't want to hear it, it sounds like disrespect. And if he's disrespecting his fellow artists, I'm not in favor of it. I don't condone that. I'm not in favor of it. But the way the message is brought, sometimes it's so hard that it sounds like insult. So y'all leave JZyno alone small. Y'all leave him small. I beg you. And my only thing is, if you see JZyno to be the #1 artist, the global artist, how can your song hit globally, but they don't want you to claim yourself as the global artist? Make it make sense. So only your music hit global, but we don't see you as a global artist. Make it make sense. In fact, what kind of global songs you got? They're not even you singing like Nigerian. You sounding like, in fact, they're not even your part on the song blue. That the Ghana boy who sang on the song that he part blue. At the end of the day, when they're going to type that song, they will not say Ghana boy from Ghana Last Meet song. It will be JZyno, Liberian boy JZyno, featuring Last Meet, Butter My Bread, or just JZyno, Butter My Bread. This is a record for us to celebrate, but instead of celebrating it, we are just tearing it, pulling it apart, pulling it down, pulling it down, pulling it down. For a while now, we all used to sit and pray and cry. Oh, when will Liberian artists ever be recognized? Oh, I need water. Okay. We all used to sit and cry. When will a Liberian artist ever be recognized on the global scene? Liberians will interest you. That people then who can pray for something when they get it in it. Yeah. We can pray for the job. When the job comes, then we become what? The guy's gonna be what you can say, man. Like a Jessica? Lackluster. We start playing fun around with it. This is all I have to say. Please, let's put our arms, our connections, our legs, our feet, our blogs, our platforms, any way, anything that we have to push CRC, since he's the face that we want, because he's singing the colloquia that we want, that represents Liberian music. Let's push him. Solution, me na all I want solution. Let's push CRC. Let's push King Dennis. I know why King Dennis ninja coming in no more. Maybe because he's an Aries and I'm an Aries, so I try to show that kind of love. But no, actually, he's doing his colloquia thing too. And so many other artists are doing their colloquia thing. But these two people, they just remain on my mind. So let's push them, yeah? Simple. You got a big blog, you got your own radio station, your own television, wherever you are, and you have the means of promoting. Let's make this month, the month just started, today is September 1. Let's make it a thing, that this month of September, we will push CRC music and we will push CRC to the point, the global stage, the world stage, and you know we can say the world stage, you on the world stage. Let me CRC to get on the world stage. Let it be a challenge to us, because that's the Liberian music that we want. That's the Liberian singing that we want. That's the colloquia enough that we want. So let's push it. Whether JZyno streams amounts to filling up a stadium for him to have a concert, he only got streams that don't amount to people. Let me ask you a question. The way you're sitting now over there hating, because you're to the thing you'll say they're not hating, you're just speaking facts. And the real fact is, just seeing through this, all of this, right? If JZyno even has a concert tomorrow, y'all will not attend it. Y'all will sit down to see the failure of it. Because what? Y'all won't see it streams will amount to the people, to human being to go to that stadium. Just so y'all can sit and say, ain't that the same thing we were talking? That the same thing we were talking? Music is business. Business is money. Money, you gotta make profit. So where your strength lies, you keep pushing in it fast. Who told you that being a musician is only about having a golden voice? Who told you? There are so many international artists, right? Who you listen to their songs. Even you who can sing, say you be like, but I can do better than anything else. But what? Marketing. They have marketed these people so much, branded them, that we got no choice but to accept them. As an artist, you need to have the total package. The looks, the sex appeal, sensuality, the charisma, the presence, the control that when you get on stage, people can be able to look at you, that presence, that control, the aura. You need all of these things. It's a total package. I was in Liberia when I was doing music. I always like to hold myself as an example. When I was in Liberia, I was doing music, right? My name used to be on a many more list. I wasn't even seen as a musician, and yes, I was just making my way through. I didn't have the golden voice, so people didn't even refer to me as an artist. But my ace was, just get me the stage. Just get me in the stage. That's all I want. Because when I hit the stage, it's a different person. Maybe you will not even want to listen to my music as I perform. So you will just be looking at me. Because I know I have a good look. I know I have a good, that one I call blessing. That's God's blessing. You can take it away. And being a star, there are so many attributes. So many attributes you need to have, you need to possess. Traveling out here to China when I was singing, there's one story. I went to replace a girl who was singing at this club. This girl can sing, like she can sing. It was like her last day of performance, and then they would change her with me. So I went to watch her perform. I always love to watch my fellow artists performing. Whether they're male, whether they're female, I love to watch them. I could learn something. So I went there to watch her performance. This girl is singing. Usually we sing like 3 songs in the night for a set. She sang a song from Beyonce. She sang a song from Whitney Houston. And she sang another one from another good vocalist. She's good. But guess what? These people were playing and they were playing rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. They were not even focusing on her. I was wondering what is happening. This girl is singing. She's great. She's good. So what is happening? I became afraid to myself. I said, if this girl who has this amazing voice is on stage and these people are not even paying attention, me who my people in Liberia say I can't even sing. What thing I can do here? But you know something? The next day, when I came to replace her, so the next day was rehearsal. I rehearsed with the dancers and everything. And then the day after, she stayed also to watch my performance. So I got on stage, they introduced me. When I tell you, just from the introduction, and I got on stage, I stood with a smile. Not big like that, but I stood with a smile, commanding their attention. Every one of them stopped what they were doing to look at me, and I performed that day. All of those people were watching me until I left the stage. They applauded me, and when I changed, I came back to the girl because they always have a table for the artists. I came to her, she looked at me, she said, if you ever decide to do music in the future, please, when you are having a concert, give me a ticket. Call me. I will come there. Let me know. I said, what do you mean? She said, you made this place to seem like it's not the same place I've been performing for 2 months. This is my first time to see these people all focused, paying attention to an artist. You are a great performer. You have the look. You have it in you, sis. And I said, thank you. She said, I wish I had what you have. I'm like, what? I wish I had what you have. have. Like we were just like that with each other. But you seeing it? Know your strength and work on it, build up on it. And then your weakness, you also work on it. But make use, maximize your ace. So if CRC sings better than JZyno and he's the golden boy that we want because he sings the colloquia and he has a better vocal and everything, let's push CRC, my people. I beg you. You gotta leave JZyno alone. All these things could cause depression for that boy. And then if something happens tomorrow, then we'll be like, amen. And some of these same people who doing all these things, they will start to write long captions. While we have him, let's put our arms around him. But if he's not good enough for us, let's just forget him. Let's leave him. Let's bring CRC and push him. What's amazing or interesting is, while we don't want to celebrate what we have, foreigners are celebrating JZyno. JZyno's song is one of the songs. I'm not saying it wasn't happening, but before, let me tell you the fun. I'm a content creator. Before, many artists used to take their songs and put it behind, popular, trending dancers. They used to put their song behind those dancers' video to make it seem like those dancers are dancing to their songs. But now with JZyno's stuff is real. If there's an artist from Spain dancing to JZyno's song, you will see that person even singing the song and dancing. If the person is from the US, you will see that person. If the person is a Chinese dancing to it, you will see that person singing and dancing to the song. No fakery is there. Argentina, Australia, wherever, it's real. But since we don't want it, we ain't accept it. You gotta go for CRC, yeah? King Dennis, you gotta go for those people. Let's go for CRC, let's go for King Dennis and others who are singing in colloquia and make them to be more than JZyno. What we want. This is a plea to the people out there who have the connection. Please, let's do this for Liberia. Liberia first. Let's do this for Liberia. But this is something that needed to get out. Let's be realistic about what is going on. Let's find a solution. I'm Delicia from Delicia Life and Travel. So if you ain't following me yet, please do. Check out my platforms on Facebook, YouTube, IG, TikTok, everywhere.